Welcome back. Today I'm going to talk about you don't have to work like a meth addict. What does that mean? It means you don't have to put in so much work to get majority of the result. I'm going to introduce you to this thing called the 80-20 rule, which means 80% of the results come from 20% of the work. Many studies on this, one particular one I'm going to tell you, is they found out that 20 like you're on a farm. If you figure out that 80% of his crops are getting built by 20% of his farmstead. Now that there's more to that story, but I can't really remember the full story. But that's a good example. Also, and I'm gonna give you some more for my personal examples, which is 20% of the muscle, 80% of the muscle gain is 20% of the work, which is pretty much show up to the gym. 20% of the work is show up to the gym and maybe stay hydrated. That's simple. You think, oh, I need to show up to the gym and do this specific workout and do and eat like this. Just showing up to the gym will get you majority of the result. Because you could eat like that, you wouldn't even be able to do all the other stuff if you don't even show up to the gym in the first place. Showing up to the gym will get you 80% of the results if showing up consistently. That's it. 20% of the work. Dieting. Don't simply don't eat the bad foods. Just eat what mom cooked. 80%, 20% of the work. Just don't eat bad stuff. Not eat the specific avocado and eat the steak. Just don't eat the bad food. Cut out all the bad food. And you'll become leaner than you ever did in your whole life. 80% of the work is will always contribute to 20% of the result. I mean, 80%, 20% of the work will contribute to 80% of the results. The extra stuff is not as necessary as the main goal. 20% is the main goal. I'm recording this video now. Simply, I get up, I put the tripod, I record, I speak. So I speak to help. All I do is record and speak and post. 20% of the work done. I don't edit my videos. I randomly think of a title, blah blah blah, make a course, all that. 20% of the work done. 80% of the results came. In every aspect of your life, just think of what's the main task. You want to get good grades in school? What the main task is simply to study. Read over the work or study and listen. Listen to the teacher and read over the work. You get 80%, like 80% on the test A. Unless you're in a different country, you'll probably get like a B or C for getting 80% or something. But majority, the person who's watching this video, you're most likely getting an A is an 80. 80% is A. And above that is A plus, whatever. How can you contribute? How can you do this? How can you transform this into your real life? If you want to make progress, if you okay, you wanna make progress in the gym, show up to the gym. You wanna make progress in school, study. You wanna make progress in your dream. What's your dream job? Do you wanna be like an electrician? Why would you actually? Now let me think of something else. Would you wanna be you wanna be a singer? Practice every day. Practice singing every day. You don't even have to do it for long. You can just do it for 5 minutes, 15 minutes a day. But if you really want something, you can work for even longer, like 1 hour, 2 hours, blah blah blah. Mike Tyson used to train 8 hours to sing every single day. This everything simply, he's the best. He used to be the best boxer in his time. People are gonna say blah blah blah. The Muhammad Ali. I'm talking about in his time. You probably think some people would have beat him in his prime. That's your opinion. That's fine. Mine is different. I think no one would have beat him at that time. And the reason he got to that insane, he literally is on a different level to compare to every single boxer that was in that time. He simply just showed up to the gym and did his exercises. He didn't think about. He let his coach do the thinking. Listen to his coach. Do what the coach says. That's that simple. Go to the gym. Listen to the coach. Do what the coach says. The coach is doing the thinking for you, and you're doing the doing. You're the person who's gonna be reaping all the results. He's maybe taking some. He's maybe taking a cut of your boxing purse, but doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because you're taking most of the thing because you were the one who worked. He's the one who thought. Sorry, food came. Anyway, what I was saying, whatever you do, focus on the main task. Just get that over with. If you don't do the main task, you won't be able to do the extra stuff. If you want to get better than everyone else, you obviously do put in 100% of the work. But if you just want to get to a good level, if you just want to just be successful, do the main task. Like, I could have thought of every single thing about for this video. The thumbnail, the title. I just put any random I just record, think of what I am experienced in, and I give that advice to you, and I put a random thumbnail in my gallery. Finished. And some people, they maybe they work out for like they're working out for years now, and they're still at the same level. You want to bulk, you want to get bigger, eat more. 20% of the work. Just eat more and just train and just increase the weight. Finished. Now that was a short video. Thank you for watching. I have a course in fitness. Link in the description. You won't be disappointed. And I'll see you in the next video.